What's happening, guys? We're back and we're gonna be doing a lot of welding today. Alright, so last night I came out off camera and finished up the welds on all of the dash bars. But there's still a lot of welds kind of hanging in the chassis that we haven't got to yet. They're just tacked in. So this episode, I want to go through all of the chassis, front to back, and wire brush off all the connections, make sure all of our tubes are fully welded in, so that when we move on to front suspension, and we start adding tabs and whatnot, everything's rigid and we don't have to worry about going in and welding anything else on the chassis. So next episode is going to be about front suspension. I have it all drawn out. I'll show you guys then. But this episode is just going to be cleaning up welds. So let's fire up the welder. I stocked up on some wire wheels for the grinder. Let's just get to it. Okay, I got most of the easy to get to welds done. Kind of the ones on the outside of the chassis and the top of the bottom. Now things are gonna get a little bit weird. I gotta get inside the chassis to weld some of the bars that are a little closer to center. So what I think I'm gonna do, I moved the dirt bike out of the way. I'm gonna slide the chassis all the way forward, and hopefully the dash bars will drop down the front of the table. I can clamp the front half of the chassis down and then kind of Spider-Man my way into the inside and weld up some of the interior ones. So let's give it a whirl. So I didn't get it all done. It's a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be. I figured I'd be able to just kind of do all the top welds, flip the chassis over, do all the bottom welds, get inside, do all the inside welds. But it turned out to be a lot more work than that. There was also quite a few more welds than I thought that I missed. So I'd say I got about 3/4 of them done. There's still a couple that I gotta kind of wiggle my way into, but I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna have to call the episode there. I did get enough done though that I feel comfortable moving on to suspension next week, because we basically have the firewall forward all welded up solid. So if we're adding anything up at the front, shouldn't be an issue. And then I'll just kind of pick away at the back welds as we go. So that's what we're gonna call it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe. Go check us out on Instagram, Leftfootfirst Media, and come back next episode where we should be starting some suspension. I'm out of here.